making me upset. For the uninformed, this past weekend was Columbus weekend, which meant it was a 4-day weekend. Great. Meaning that this is a 4-day work week. Which means that everything that would normally get done in a normal work week has to be done in a condensed timeline. So yesterday was PMI and ESC range, kind of like dry runs with the machine guns, where you shoot an actual weapon, but it's at a screen, and the recoil is operated by like a CO2 canister. So this week is machine guns, grenade launchers, and rocket launchers. I'll probably be able to get some decent footage of the machine guns. Rocket launchers, not so much, mainly because of the whole, backblast thing. That's a pretty sunrise. So, even though I live over there, my mailbox is all the way on the other end of the street. Update, no mail, but some guy thought I was filming his wife. That's like a big problem with trying to YouTube stuff here on post. It's because there's just a bunch of weirdos. Like, once we had a guy just staring at our house from right there, and he's wearing all black. He looked like a burglar would in a cartoon or something. Which I guess brings me to my next point, is that I got an interesting message about the last video that I made regarding making fun of other military members, saying it was disrespectful and kind of in poor taste. I get where they were coming from. I get it. But personally, I believe it was cordial and lighthearted, and I didn't single anyone out for any reason. Nothing was offensive. Here's my thing, though. I'm trying to use a bottle of paint as a tripod, and it's not working. And this is kind of a weird way of getting to my point, but I would say that most of my life, especially when I was a kid and going through high school mostly, is that I was kind of always on the periphery of things. I was never one of the cool kids or whatever you want. And this isn't some woe is me, I never had any friends story and I was bullied as a child. That's not that at all. That's next week's video. But because of that, I always started noticing patterns of behavior because I was kind of more on the outside. I could notice it better. Versus if you're in the pattern of behavior, it's kind of hard to notice the little nuances and idiosyncrasies of maybe what you do and what your friends do. I noticed a lot of people do fairly predictable patterns, especially people who just go with trends and stuff like that. And because of that, I was able to pick up on their traits and little quirks and stuff, and then my physical inability to take anything seriously basically led to me making jokes about it. And so if you ask anyone that knows me well, they'll tell you that I make jokes about literally anything and everything. One of my favorite things to do is to be in any situation, no matter what place, no matter who I'm with or what I'm doing. Even if it's self-depreciating, I love making fun of just stuff. And it's not in a disrespectful way. It's more just poking fun at things and pointing out the absurdities that only exist within a certain environment. So, for example, the military is absolutely full of them. What is this whole spiel done for anything? Does it mean anything? No, I just needed to fill some time in the video.